Hello guys, how are you? Um, I am Mesam. Welcome to my YouTube channel I have created so far, and as you see, this video is about FPL Fantasy Premier League. This is my result in game week 8. As you see, I have got 50 points, which is exactly the average. This means it's not a very good result at all. Plus I have minus 12 here because I made some transfers before this weekend, wishing that I got rewarded by them, but unfortunately it didn't work. The players that I bought before game week 8 were Lamela, Goodmanson, Knockout, and Lacazette. I brought Lacazette for Aguero. Okay, for Lacazette and Goodmanson, both of them were a good transfer, whereas Lamela and Knockout, they didn't work. And I was really disappointed by Lamela because in this game week against Cardiff, Tottenham were playing at home, and neither Dele Alli nor Eriksen were fit for that game, so I thought that Lamela is gonna play from the beginning of this game because he performed very well in against Barcelona in the Champions League game. But Pochettino surprised me and surprised, I guess, other people by putting him in the bench. So I really wonder why Pochettino don't rely on Lamela, because once he start playing, he only got at least 20 minutes per game, so he does some assists, score some goals, so I guess he must be a starter for Pochettino lineup. But anyways, this was my result for game week 8. And for game week 9, I have thought of some ideas which I did, and I will show you here. My lineup for game week 9, I choose Fabianski for Hart. And the reason I chose Fabianski for Hart is because Fabianski is playing at home against Tottenham. West Ham is a very good team defending wise. So even if Fabianski conceded some goals, there will not be lots of goals. I mean, at last 3 goals or 2 goals, and for sure he will get some saves. Meanwhile, Joe Hart is playing against Manchester City away, which means that he is going to concede a great amount of goals. So it's not a good idea to choose him in my starter 11 goalkeeper. So I choose Fabianski, and for my defenders, I know they are not the very famous defenders here in the Fantasy Premier League, but those are the defenders that I have currently, and I have to deal with them. I have Duffy, Bennett, Doherty, Wan-Bissaka, and Holibus. So I decided to play 3 defenders, Duffy, Bennett, and Doherty. As you see, Wolves are playing against Watford at home. And Wolves, so far, they're performing very, very nice defending-wise. Whereas Watford has lost at home against Bournemouth 4-0. So I don't know if it's a good idea to use 2 defenders from one team, but hopefully this time it will work. Yeah, let's hope that Doherty continue his form. And about Duffy, I know he's not that very high level defender, but if I compare between Duffy and Wan-Bissaka, for sure I will stick with Duffy. As we see here, Crystal Palace are playing against Everton away, and for sure they're gonna concede goals. And for Brighton, although they're playing away, but look against who? They're playing against Newcastle. Newcastle is not that a strong team offensive wise, so let's hope for getting some clean sheets here, which is not very high possibility not to happen, but anyways, these are my defenders. I have to deal with them. For my midfielders, I have Knockout, Maddison, Gudmundsson, Salah, and Lamela. Knockout, hopefully he will do something against Newcastle. Newcastle are playing at home, and they will try to attack and pressure. And Knockout is a very good player in counter-attacks. So hopefully he will bring some points from this game. Also, his ownership is very low, and if he has done something, that will help me to go to rise my rank up. So let's hope for the good. And about Maddison, he's playing against Arsenal away, and always Arsenal against Leicester City is a fantastic game to watch. They play a very open game. So, and Leicester City having Maguire and Morgan in their team, so they are very dangerous in the set pieces. And Maddison is the man who is in charge of corners and free kicks. So hopefully he could bring some points as well. And regarding Gudmundsson, He's playing against Manchester City. I know it's not a good idea to put him in my starter lineup, but I'm thinking of might uh, lose -4 points and bring another player instead of him, which I will talk about it later. And for Salah, I will wait. I will wait until the press conference and the latest information in the internet. So if there's a big possibility that he's gonna play against Huddersfield, so I put him. I will stick with him as in my starter lineup. Otherwise, Lamela will get and take his place. For my strikers, I have Lacazette, Vardy and Aguero. Lacazette and Vardy, they have the same opportunity to score as many goals as possible and to produce some assists and some, yeah, they are a very good opportunity to bring us some points, some FPL points here. Aguero for sure is gonna play against Burnley because he didn't play with his national team in the national break, so he's completely fit. And there's an interesting stats here. Burnley is the most team conceding shots in the Premier League, whereas Manchester City are the most team who shoot on target and on the goal in Premier League this season. So there is a huge possibility for Aguero to do something in this game, and this is why I'm giving him the captain mark. So as you see here, in game week 8, Kane was in my starter lineup, so I changed him with Aguero because I didn't like the performance of Kane so far. So against West Ham, I'm not sure that Kane would bring more points that Aguero is going to bring. So hopefully it's a good transfer here. I'm thinking of an extra transfer. As you see here, I have 1.3 in the bank and 0 free transfer after Aguero transfer. So is it a good idea to get rid of either Lamela or Goodmanson and bring on, look who the player I'm thinking of. He's a Cardiff player. He's Murphy. Why Murphy? Look at his ownership. He's 0.2 ownership and his price is very, very low. And look at his fixtures: Fulham, Liverpool, Leicester City, Brighton. Forget about Liverpool fixture and look at the others. So Murphy, I did watch some games for him and I found out that he's a really dangerous player and if he has done something that really will help rise up my rank. So let's see who is he playing against. He is playing against Fulham and at home. So Fulham so far defending wise are not a very good team, and Murphy is a very good player offensive wise. So tell me in the comment down below, do you encourage me to do this transfer or not? Do you encourage me to bring on Murphy instead of Lamela or Goodmanson or not? So this is my ideas here for my preparation for game week 9. Thanks for watching, guys. I wish you enjoyed this video, and keep following me because I will be posting some Champions League fantasy videos as well. It's as interesting and exciting game as FPL for sure. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next coming videos. Goodbye.